So in terms of the relationship between intrinsic motivation and self-regulation or self-control, um, clearly you need more self-control to do things that you're not motivated to do and things that are not that satisfying. Intrinsic motivation is somehow close to your heart. It's something that you, as in your most precious self, really want to do. Now, I wouldn't say that those are exempt from self-control either. Many things just take a lot of work to master and to develop a skill. My friend Anders Ericsson introduced the idea that to become an expert of things you have to practice it for years and do deliberate hard practice. The 10,000 hour figure, which others have repeated, that originated in his work. Well, to make yourself practice something 10,000 hours, that's going to take self-control. It might be something that you totally want to do and that you have chosen, that is really the identity you want for yourself and the goal and the life you want for yourself. Nevertheless, you have to discipline yourself to do it. So my sense is self-control is beneficial for whatever you want to strive for, but still making yourself do something that you hate, that goes against your values, that's going to take a higher amount of self-control. And usually you would only do it if there is some reason, or that you know something about it that you want to do, or you feel that it's your duty or your obligation, and you want to be a good citizen, and so even though you don't enjoy what you're doing, you will make yourself do it as part of your duty. So I think intrinsic motivation is a positive sort. When there's self-regulation really emerged partly because of motivational conflict. When people want competing different things, there has to be some central mechanism to choose one and make yourself do that, despite whatever part of you wants to do something else. And it's way more common and complex in humans than in other species. Say an animal lives in the present, and so you can design the animal brain to just act on whatever impulse is strongest at the moment, and that settles it. But we can reach into the future mentally and say, well, I really want to do this now, but I'll be sorry if I do it, and therefore reach back to the present and say, even though I would love to do this, I had better not do it. So conflict, whether it's conflict between both intrinsic motivations or intrinsic and extrinsic, or even multiple extrinsic ones, self-regulation is needed to adjudicate between them. But they're not really quite on the same level. The motivation is sort of deeply rooted in the psyche. It's about the wanting and the desiring and the impulse to do it, whereas self-control, if you will, is much more at the top, as deciding I need to regulate this, I need to do that, I need to resist this, I need to stop that, I need to push myself to pursue that one.